Welcome back to my series of me sharing travel stories with you so you can learn from my experiences. This one might ruffle some tail feathers. I'm just going to share an opinion and an experience that I had at an all inclusive resort. I don't like them. I don't like all inclusive resorts. I'd love to hear if you do. I'd love to hear if it's your vibe in the comments. Let me know. Unpopular opinion, maybe, but the first and only all inclusive resort that I've ever been to was in the Dominican Republic. I forget how long the package was for, but it was like for a at least 5 nights stay, maybe a week, maybe a full week. And again, this was in my early travel days where I was just trying to see the world and I like deals would pop up and I would purchase whatever sounded cheap at the time so that I could just see the world and have new experiences. And, if you're new to travel, I still recommend doing this because you may have a completely different opinion than I do. You may really love all inclusive. I will never go on a cruise, for example. I don't know if you might be able to pay me to go on a cruise, but I don't want to go on a cruise. It sounds so claustrophobic to me. And for the all-inclusive resort, so it was beautiful. The resort itself was stunning and clean, and it felt to me very much like I was stepping into a Disney World land of faux travel, if that makes sense. Like everything was so kind of perfect, and even the cultural experiences we'll call them, where they bring in, a dancer or musicians or whatever, like, for people to experience it. It just felt so phony to me. I didn't like it. And even going to like there was like 4 or 5 certain restaurants on the resort. Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Like, take me to the actual place, the actual restaurants where locals are sitting, get me into the language. I am just a real girly and I need real experiences. So, my tip for you in this story is like, maybe try an all inclusive. Maybe that's your jam. It's not my jam. I didn't like it and I won't be going back unless there's some sort of special occasion where I'm invited to, sure. But I'd rather be in the real, authentic city of whatever country I'm visiting because it's just a different experience. So, if you like this story, if you like my opinions, if you like my thoughts on travel, hit the follow button. I'd love for you to follow along as I share more stories to help you travel smarter.